Hey, I'm Marcus and I'm playing Crusader Kings 3. In the second episode of my current campaign, which follows Bohemond de Hauteville in his quest to, make something of himself, rather than being the disinherited son of the great Robert Guiscard. And we started in 1081, so that was 2 years ago. So far, Bohemond has led his little troop, his small troop of 6 followers, and at this point in time, we actually have 50 mounted knights, or conrois, which are extremely powerful. So at some point, I hope to be able to make use of them. And yeah, he's done some minor tasks around southern Italy, and right now we are actually in Albania, in Dyrrhachion, which is part of the Eastern Roman Empire, and I guess that's really why we're here, trying to pick up some information, some kind of feel of this vast empire, and yeah, currently we are doing this task here, which is to regale the court of Turmaches Comis Cortes of Dyrrhachion. But I don't see this going anywhere, to be honest, since it takes us a lot of time for each phase to be completed, and then we only get 7.7 per phase. Don't want to do the maths here, but I think it's going to cost us, I don't know, at least 2 or 3 years in order to achieve something here, and that's definitely not what I was envisioning when I got here. Let's say we'll definitely spend the winter. Wouldn't want to cross the sea again while it's still winter, even though it's probably warmer down here. But I guess we could use this event here to kind of pick up some information that maybe Bohemond wouldn't get otherwise. So we would definitely learn of the great Basileus Alexios, who is in charge since 2 years again, like he ascended to the throne in 1081, has no children yet. But is still fairly young. I think his wife is very young. Yeah. And he's currently waging a war to reunite what is modern-day Western Turkey under the rule of the Eastern Romans. We had the Sultanate of Rum in here, but now it's called Anadolu. Sultan Suleiman. There we go. And it seems like, yeah, he's going to be successful in this. I guess he is, at the end of the day, what is he going for? Armeniac. Alright, he is going for this piece of land up here, which, interestingly enough, I think I talked about this last time. Like some 10 years ago, this area would have been occupied by a Norman, by Roussel de Bayeux. Back to us. Okay, so maybe something else that we picked up was that Syracuse down here was actually now brought back into the empire, which is a major step. That is something we certainly did not anticipate. The empire having been weakened during the past centuries and driven out of southern Italy by the Normans, in fact, and now they're kind of gaining ground again down here in Syracuse. So that's an interesting development, with Duke Roger here being a little inactive. He's currently fighting in the war, but I'm not really sure what he's doing there. Like, he is on the side of this emir here, so he's fighting for the Muslim side against another Muslim. I'm not really sure what he's doing, but I guess he has his reasons. The other thing is that he's actually now allied to Alexios, and that is due to one of his daughters, I think it's her, being now married to him, Nikephoros, so part of the Komnenos family, a brother of the emperor. So that's all interesting. It's kind of good to know these kind of things. And I think once again, I'll just wait for the winter to pass, and then we'll be like politely say like, okay, I'm sorry, we struggle with Greek, we don't know a word in Albanian, we don't really know what we're doing here. Oh yeah, but we are also apparently still on the road. So as we pass through the barony of Dyrrhachion, a jubilant local approaches my entourage. His smile stretches from ear to ear. I discern that he is offering a warm welcome, but the finer aspects of his speech are sadly lost on me. Be that as it may, I wave away my attentive companions and return his joyful greeting. I can hardly imagine a more excellent chance to practice my Italian vulgar. See, at least we find someone here who speaks Italian, so we get to practice it. Yeah, which I guess we should, because we only have a 51% chance of doing this in the end. This would just give us progress. I am feeling feisty. Okay, that will gain us more progress. Join us, and that would give us interlocutor, joint entourage. Yeah, that would be kind of nice, but that would mean we would offer him to join us. I guess he's not the best person to have around. On the other hand, I guess we could also dismiss him at some point if we really wanted to. And I think Bohemond is the type of person who would take advantage of someone else and then let them go. So yeah, why don't you join us here? There you go. Yeah, you can play being a knight. And this should at least boost our abilities. So right now we're talking a lot of broken Italian with that guy, so he has to bear that. Let me just quickly look at this tab here. Of course, I can make request interactions. I have already made one with Count Geoffroy, but I have not made any interaction with the other Geoffroy. Now, which one is it? I guess that one. And yeah, so something that we could do at some point is asking for a grand tournament. That's always great, right? That's one of the options that you want to take when you go into the gallantry path. This is unlocked, I think, by the first perk. And that's obviously huge. We get a grand tournament, get to participate, and hopefully win. But I'm not sure if I want to ask him for that, because he's a small-time count. I can actually, and I've found this out by looking around, make requests to family members. I did not know that before. But as you see here, there would be possibilities to ask for stuff. Well, he is too far away right now. But that would definitely be possible. And I think I could even ask our father here. Although, yeah, I'm not really sure. I don't think I would ever go for the father again and ask him for something. Well, we could definitely ask him for a grand tournament. Well, I guess that would mean him having to spend money, and also by winning we could definitely show him that, hey, look who's boss. Yeah, let's see. He's currently in the war as well, being on the part of King Sancho of Aragon against Muslim attackers. All right. Yeah. So again, like, we wait until winter is over, and then we'll move back to our home base in Tarento. I guess it's fairly over here, right? So, yeah. I'm very sorry about this, but we don't need to make friends here anyway. This was just like more of a gathering information thing. So yeah, we are going. That was it for us. Going back to Tarento. Oh, what do we have here? I have heard tell of the military exploits of the legendary Albanian mercenaries, and passing through Savra, I am fortuitous enough to come across a highly skilled mercenary commander. Gergi, is that the name? Gergi? claims that he is the finest Albanian swordsman in the world and would be the finest Albanian swordsman in all of the world and would be honored to serve for the right price. Let's take a look. He's not bad. Like, obviously very skilled in martial and decent in prowess. That's 15 gold. That's 5 gold, or he's insulted. Well, I guess this would be at least something we take away from this. 15 gold is not unreasonable. If you think about what we have to pay for these unemployed people we meet in the tavern, where it's like 200 gold, please. And he's like, yeah, 15 gold, I'm yours. And he's quite decent. Oh, should we negotiate? Let me just roll the die quickly. Oh, it's a 6. We are trying to negotiate. Oh, no, he's insulted. Well, I guess. But look whom we have here. It's just like on the next side of the road, we come across a man while passing through Savra again. He is upset and gets more and more upset as I approach. Hello, my name is Balin Exarch. I know how to rough folks up. Real good, I am at it too. Knocked this stable master out in one punch during last night's brawl. I did. My skills could serve you well, he continues. Shall we discuss payment? I'm not even sure what kind of accent I'm trying to make here. So. But he starts by saying, hello. He is Bulgarian, though. Balin Exarch. He's even better than the other guy, right? Look at his prowess. Oh yeah, but he wants 75 gold. Or 800 provisions. That's not too bad, right? We have decent provisions. And then he would also be the bodyguard. That's alright too, I guess. He's like compassionate, zealous, arrogant. I guess we can... Yeah, these two things I guess we can work with. Oh no, but he can't. He doesn't like us at all. So he shouldn't be our bodyguard, really, right? I guess at this point in time, he's actually okay with it. He's like, yep, okay, come on, you get food and lodgings, and then you can join us. What we really need is knights, and he's good at that. Oh, what do we have here? Rounding a little cluster of tens as I leave an ongoing poetry competition. We have that at our camp. I come across a gaggle of followers having dinner around a small hearth. Currently, both Stefano and Balin are amongst them, neither of whom particularly enjoy one another's company. There he is already, Balin here. Before I have time to ponder such a strange quirk of seating, Balin mutters something inaudible, only for the whisper to send Stefano into a blind rage. With a flash, a weapon is drawn and blood about to be spilled. Oh no. Oh, that guy. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Why not settle this with a proper duel? That's... I don't need to arrest people. Do I need to intervene? Let's play this out. Yeah, I guess. They can have a proper duel. And that's it. There is the... the guy is gone. Now we don't even have to dismiss him. See, some things, they just... yeah, are solved by themselves. One message. What is it? Oh yeah, he is unreliable because he does not like me. I guess it's obviously because he is... he is orthodox, and that's determining the bad outcome here. I guess we can't really demand his conversion because he's zealous. Yeah, alright. I guess we could try to sway him. Yeah. There you go. Killed Stefano. Not Stefano. At least we kept the modifier here. That was more important for us. What I wanted to do actually was to go for a camp revelry. I think that's something we can do here to boost morale. Like we, the last two things that we did, right, was this failed attempt to teach people here in Lecce. Well, they were like complete, I mean, they were disasters. We've all seen it. So it wasn't really our fault that we could not teach them anything. But that was a kind of misstep, and then we went to Albania, didn't really achieve something worth of note there. So maybe it's time we just sit around the camp. It's like spring, so that's a good time to do that and have a little party. Also maybe for us to get to know our guys a bit better. We do have the gold, so that's alright. Let's check. Can we invite someone? No. What do we want? Recreation. We can befriend someone, or we can just do a fireside chat because we have the nice little fireplace. So yeah, gather around the fire. Oh, sounds good to me. And of course, everyone from our camp is coming. So let's have a look at them when things start. Yeah, I guess there's nothing else to do, so we can just wait here. Oh, look at him! Being a music man! And there's everyone else! Finally, we are all gathered, all supplies prepared, the fire crackling merrily in our midst. Life on the road can be a hard one. The festivities will be a chance for all of us to relax and take our minds off the grinding quest for survival. Let the revelry begin! I can't wait. It's 3 months. 3 months worth of feasting. And then, Alberada gesticulates wildly as she weaves a story that by now has been quite a long time in the making. He tumbled like a sack of bricks. Hit him right in the head, it did. Alberada soaks in the acclaim of the gathering with a satisfied smile. It was quite a tale of daring do indeed. The assorted company still seem quite agog, trying to cajole another story from Alberada's lips. They really tried to put as many weird words in these texts as they could. Ah, paradox. Okay, so do we want another, or do we just say it's a fine tale? I guess, yeah. Why is that a diplomacy challenge? Like, does she not want to tell another tale and we have to kind of, like, coax her to do it? Yeah, okay. So, there we go. We did not do it. But it kind of got us a little bit of carousing. Yeah. What else is new? We get a weak hook on Pandulf. Mm-hmm. Oh no! After lots of hard work, nothing. It is impossible to learn impossibile to learn Italian vulgar. No matter how hard I try, I speak like a barely weaned babe and write like an unlettered blind serf who's missing most of their fingers. Bah, this was a waste of time. Ah, well. Yeah, that's critical stress, alright. I mean, he is kind of ambitious. I said before that this combination would also mean that he is a little bit arrogant. So giving up, I think, is not really something that he likes to do. At the same time, he would have to grind his teeth a lot if he wants to continue here. So maybe not. Right? Maybe that's not worth it. Better just play the lute. Hang around camp, listen to Cilistinu play the flute. Isn't that nice? Oh, and Juliana impressed all with a local delicacy, so she's starting to cook for the camp. Oh, what else do we have here? I'm so deep in conversation that I barely notice the lack of light. It's only when I have trouble identifying a newcomer to the chat that I spare a look at the fire. Its embers glow dully, almost spent. Gerard shakes his head at my quick scanning of the camp. We've used the last firewood. Need to get some more. He hops to his feet, snatching up an axe from nearby and raising an eyebrow at me. Stripping bushes for twigs. No, that does not sound like something we would do. Alright, give it here. Yeah, alright. 75 provisions. Everyone gains warm and content. Health, small boost for 1 year. That's nice. Oh, look at this. Gerard and I bonded by the fire. So this whole exercise also got us closer. Isn't that nice? Uh-huh. What else is happening? We have a fireside chat about books. That's good. As I try to take measure of the logistics of our next move, a towering passerby effortlessly raises one of our carts. One of my followers runs to me and pleads, "Master, he raised the whole cart over his head. Can he stay? He does not even need a weapon. He can simply grab and throw our enemies. He does not seem that tall to me." That guy here. He's also a bit dumb. Such a man could prove himself useful carrying my pack as well. He will eat a lot of provisions though. Alright, so that means... Oh no, we don't have to actually do something. Well, I guess he's a capable fighter, yeah. Being strong, having a prowess, and being a formidable banneret. I don't think he's a banneret, he does not have land. Blasco di Termini. Yeah, I guess he's alright, he can come along. There you go. Have a fireside chat about drinks. About governance. Good for them. Everyone is getting along well. I don't think we get to level 3 though. No. It will be over in a moment. But here we are. The fire sputters, its embers now merely glowing where once they roared. The revelers likewise begin to drift off towards their sleeping spots. A good time was had by all, but the hour has come to call the entertainment done for now. Wonderful revelry it was too. So we get 400 provisions. We got some lifestyle experience. We have the cornucopia of wisdom. What? For 10 years we get +3 on everything. See, that's why I say Landless is so overpowered. That's not even funny. Like, we get +3 from the second, and now we get +3 from this fireside chat. Well, not saying anything against it. It's just a bit much, but we'll take it gladly. So there we are. Yeah, we're not quite capable now in almost every field. Alright, yeah. There we go. Lost some stress, but I don't think that was consequential. And we're back. Maybe we can also use this time to look for... let's just go... Yeah, that ought to be interesting. Could go to the tavern. Oh, let's see. Ah, Audemars is coming with us. He's our bodyguard. That makes sense. In order to see what the town crier has for us. She perks up as I approach, incessantly chattering about the nearby contracts posted by local nobles. Professional travelers wanted for escort ventures. When they put it like this, it can also mean something different, could it? Acknowledged stewards needed for organizational assignments. Discreet experts required for lucrative opportunities. Yeah, of course, the town crier would tell you about crimes that you can commit. Sometimes I think the game really wants to... I don't know. Well, we are... our camp purpose, right, says that we will now get more... martial and prowess-based contracts, and we don't. We don't. We never get any. We had one, I think, right, where we had this opportunity to rescue the fair maiden, but I think that was that. Anyways, okay. That being said, the whole traveling thing, that is quite something we can achieve, we found out, so maybe let's have a look into that again. Let's see if we can also steal some, get some supplies here. Yeah. So there we go. Got ourselves some supplies, got some contracts. I guess we can mingle with the locals. There you go. Oh, there's an intriguing hooded figure. Huh? I guess we can talk to him. And then there's the seating tax. The Sicilian ruffian remarks with a wry smile as he motions towards the hooded figure's chair. That's an additional bit of gold, certainly. The hooded man immediately stands up as the hood drops. I recognize him as none other than Mayor Bohemond of Tarento. All right, he's here incognito, I guess. This is an outrage, the mayor exclaims, clearly flustered. Don't make me inquire with my business associates, the ruffian threatens. That's a woman, by the way, right? And the situation grows increasingly tense. Well, that's an intrigue challenge. No, yeah, okay. We are trying to lie here in order to get him out of this position where this woman here is going to beat him up. Yeah, we have saved a nobleman. That means we have a favor of him. That's quite nice. The tension's still high when I leave Bohemond in his predicament and make my way back to the center of the room. Okay, let's hear a story. What do we have here? And in spite of Kang's warning, the humans made a fire in the growing darkness and the animals fled to the hills. What is she on about? Yeah. That was a great story. I guess we take away what we can from these kind of stories, so at least we have exotic stewardship now. Yeah, let's head back. So I guess it's back to camp. Yeah, let's have a look. So, our good friend, the Count of Bari, wants to send another envoy. And then we have one also in Salerno. I guess it wouldn't hurt us to go to Count Geoffroy again, right? We've worked with him before, he's reliable. And we hope that it's another one where we just, I don't know, go around the corner for some coin. Yeah, let's take the contract. So, what do we need to do? Greetings, adventurer. Many are the roads of this world and treacherous. If you'll work for Bari, my liege would pay well for the expertise. Oh yeah. I, Tancred, am a most loyal servant to the Count. It is his words I must carry to Rome, to the hall of Pope Gregorius. Guide me, protect me, and entrust my missive does not fall prey to prying eyes. That's quite interesting. I think maybe we could travel with the whole camp, because being in Rome is probably interesting. Let's have a look. I mean, yeah, we know, or do we, that there's still some kind of plague going on. Although, is it in Rome as well, or is it just in the neighboring province? Is it possible for us to bring medical equipment? Yes. That would be better, I think. And we probably should not go this route. And instead, yeah, going up here. And then, I guess up there. That looks better, doesn't it? Yeah. There we are. Oh, there's even some problems here. 5% danger. I guess we can get around this by going via Bari. That makes even sense. Like, that's where we are supposed to pick up our the guy that we are escorting. Now, we didn't even look at who that guy was. So, yeah, let's do it. I'm still a bit concerned about Rome being, in the middle of a pandemic. But let's hope that will turn out all right. There we go. Do we get to see who that is now? No, that's just showing us Count Geoffroy. Okay, so I guess we'll have to wait and see once we're there. Oh, there's a big boat. Another big boat. They kind of ran into each other. I come across a man while passing through Bari. He is insatiable and chews loudly on a biscuit as I approach.
I'm tired of getting kicked around like a dog, nom nom. No one respects me here, nom nom. Everyone laughs as soon as Bernardo is uttered. Fools, fools, fiends, nom nom nom. Gah, I get so mad, I must get out of here, nom.
Okay, Bernardo. Yeah, I can see. As he's kind of fat and lazy. No, I will definitely not pay that much. So, yeah, hit the road. Go away. Fat and lazy. Don't need these people here. Oh, it's a trodden path. So, you have to either go with him or say this is nonsense and we take over. Sounds like something he would do, right? Yeah. I mean, it's a bit of a dick move, but, see... He is more competent, so he'll definitely take over. The wagon is rolling. Oh, okay, let's have a look. Yes, there is no plague here. Good stuff. Also not in Vaticano. So maybe we can have a look at that too. Oh, I get a perk. Very nice. Household guard means another number of knights. Well, we don't need that many knights at this point. Or rather, we need the knights, not the number of knights. But I guess courtship is not something he's very interested in right now. So we pick it. Alright, there we are. As we continue through Chieti, or Chieti, rather, right? The CH in Italian is a K. Chieti, my eye catches an elaborately decorated tomb amidst a network of common graves. The tomb appears to be cracked open, and just within its mouth I see the glimmer of some unknown treasure. No one but my party appear to be around, and surely whomever once owned the contents of this tomb would not cast judgment on me for taking what would go otherwise unused. Ooh, money. Yeah, I think since he's not personally devoured or anything, he doesn't have any qualms taking money here. So he does not want to be found out. that's his main concern here. But he's like, yeah, okay, yoink. There we go. 50 gold! Just lying around. Yeah, I'll take it. Good stuff. Oh, yeah. Forgot about this one. So now that we are done with that, we can, like, kind of convince him. Sweet talk him a little. Say, hey, we're good, are we? Alright. So. Yeah. We are about to cross the Abruzzo Mountains and down into what happens here? The ancient mint of Spoleto. As you and your party traverse the rugged mountains around Spoleto, Celestino stumbles upon a hidden entrance to an ancient mint. It lies abandoned, a relic of an era where Spoleto was a powerful Lombard duchy. Inside you find old dies used to mint coins, some still holding unfinished coins. These coins, known as tremisis, were once the standard currency of the Lombards. They are made of gold and bear the likeness of the reigning dukes. Oh wow. Yeah, I guess. I guess they are valuable. Take them and donate them to the church. Should respect this place. Nah, I guess we'll just take it then. Oink. I think that's something we can use here. Ancient tremises. Okay, I mean, we can probably sell this somewhere, so we don't even equip it. Try to sell it in the next place that we are in. The Wandering Knight. As we walk the streets of Abruzzi, that's probably not the streets of Abruzzi here, that's a mountain pass. There's a loud ruckus by one of the market stalls with two men yelling at one another. Before we can make our way there, a man has already stepped in between and talked them down. See, it will be fine, he tells the man in the stall with a smile and hands him a coin. And with that simple act of kind generosity, everything returns to normalcy. He turns to us with, as we approach, no banner or mark telling me of any liege lord. Perhaps a wandering knight? Let's take a look. Silvestro di Catanzaro. Offer him a drink. Don't have time for a vagrant. If we pay him 25, he comes to our camp. Yeah, I guess he has decent diplomacy, decent prowess. Yeah, and we need knights, and 25 gold is not that bad. There we go. Life in close quarters tends to magnify relationships, good and bad. Fortunately for Silvestro and Cilistino, that is already there. He's making friends. Okay. Their common interest in obeying the duly appointed laws of the land, indeed any land, has proven to be a strong bonding agent. I see. They're both just. Alright, okay. The two laughing and joking together at camp and riding alongside one another on the road is becoming an increasingly common sight. I don't think I need to encourage this, right? It's just good for them, I guess. Good that our guys are in harmony. Alright, there we are. I am brought before Pope Gregorius himself. Oh, that's quite an honor. You have come at my acquaintance, Count Geoffroy's behest, no? On what business? That's not true. He would definitely not talk to us. He would have someone else talk to us. And I think they would likely talk in Latin or something. Like the official language of the church at the time. But yeah, okay, let's kind of take this as it is. So that was him here, Tancred de Conversano. So that is the brother of Count Geoffroy. So yeah, we can see this is an important call. We should head back to camp. We made some money. Our camp moved to Rome. What is that? Newsstand Withers contract. Ali Abd al-Razak issued contract to join Tahertian conquest of the Wilaya of Yalala against Emir Abu Amr. Okay, I guess that is not anything we know about or care about that deeply. I guess it's somewhere here in Africa, right? No, I don't think we should get involved in stuff like that. But it's okay. We are here in Rome, and when in Rome, we do as the Romans do, I guess, or just have a look at Rome. What we can do is actually go to the castle holding and look for selling our artifact here. I'll see. Mum is coming with us. Visit a fine craftsman. Maybe I can sell some artifacts. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. The alley brimming with stalls, my shoulder accidentally bumps someone from behind. As the artifact peddler Raffaello turns to confront me, he notices my inventory and leans in for a closer inspection. He starts making pinching motions at ancient Telemeses, carefully considering the keepsake, then he gently inspects the detailed maps, seemingly pleased with something. Well, I guess could we try to... Yeah, I think we'd try to haggle a little. Yeah, we managed to convince him to pay more. That's great. Yeah, and he can have those ancient Telemeses, these gold coins that we just found in the Abruzzo Mountains. There we go! That's even more coin for us. So, returning to the main square, greeted by the local butcher, emptying his waste out back to feed his guard dogs. Oh, that's certainly nice. I guess we can go back to camp now. Alright, so we are in Rome. But what do we do here? There's apparently not much we can do. Even though there's so many nice things around. But yeah, we just bound to the normal menu. I guess we could visit the castle holding. And there's another tavern here. Mum is with us again, right? I always feel hindered when the mother is tagging along. But maybe we can sit her down in the tavern in a cozy corner, give a little mug of wine, and then we can see what else is up. As a storyteller, Alberada looks around at the jumble of individuals with an intrigued glint in her eye. I guess there's nothing for us to do here anyway. I was just checking if there was maybe another mysterious stranger. Stuff like that. No, I guess back to camp. Yeah, alright. I mean, what we could do is getting closer to Vaticano. Yeah, having a look around there. So we are directly where the Pope is. There we go. I don't think we need medical equipment even. So we can get rid of that. So, yeah, we'll just start moving the camp and go over there. There we are. Oh, I guess we even found a little shortcut from Rome to the Vatican. I guess we were in need of that shortcut. Alright, and now we are here. Let's see. I guess we can have a look at the church. The Cathedral of St. Peter at that point in time would look vastly different than what it looks now. Nowadays, obviously. Not even sure when the current cathedral was finished, but I think it was in the early 16th century, and I think it was by Pope Julius. Somewhere around there, right? Or the late 15th century. Somewhere around there. But in this time and age, it would still be this kind of basilica, so this large or long building. Just big and massive. Let's visit it. Let's have a look what we find here. Mother's there again. She's not letting us go anywhere on our own, right? She's a bit of a control freak, I think. Helicopter Mum. A magnificent city, the various chants and hymns lay as a comforting blanket over the Vaticano church holding. There is no doubt about its religious associations. No, there's no doubt about it. Certainly not. Passing through the main gates, I spot plenty of Catholic ornaments nestled in the walls as well as on pilasters and scaffolds. My mother, Alberada, looks around with a content face, seemingly enjoying the change in scenery. Well, I guess we can have a look at the church grounds. Oh, he's like, nah. He doesn't like it, apparently. There is a certain peace at the church square, despite there being a lot of commerce, priests, and helpers around. A magnificent church poses in the middle. And off to the sides, I spot signs with bold healing claims, as well as an annex garden for quiet contemplation of God. Alberada nods appreciatively and looks around the busy square, already eyeballing curious stalls and points of interests. What do we do? We could go to the church. We could have a look at the healer. And we can have a stroll around the famous Vatican gardens. I guess we can go to the church, have a look. Why is he dressed like this? I don't think a priest in the Vatican would look like this. It's passing through the gates of the church, I'm struck by the work that must have gone into the exquisite structures and sacred decor. One of the monks tending to this place notices me and collectedly walks over. Greetings, my child. I am Brother Bernabo. How may I help you? My eyes casually glance over the basket of coin donations a bit further down the aisle. Ah, I see. Asking for a blessing. Oh. Which would give us 2 piety per month? Oh, I guess. Okay. 15 gold for 250 piety. Wow, that's amazing. We could just rob him. No, we're definitely not gonna rob from the Vatican. That's not going to end well, and it's probably going to be a stain on our good name that we're trying to build. No, I think we definitely give him some donations. There you go. Why is he like, what? Bernabo's smile widens as he leans over, placing a hand on my shoulder. Most gracious of you, my child. Let me just check this. He places a hand on my shoulder. Here is Bohemond. There is Bernabo. Bohemond. Bernabo. Dwarf. Tall man. So he would have a rough time placing a hand on Bohemond's shoulder, I guess. Maybe we are kneeling. I'm not sure. Yeah, he nods sententiously, his hand falling back to his side as he rests his eyes on me. Yeah, and I guess we can get the blessing now. I don't care about anything if not my fellow man. We get a blessing in return, of course. We're not just spending money for nothing. There we are. Oh, wow. Now we get 3.3 piety per month. Good stuff. I mean, he definitely wants to acquire piety. He wants to, be seen in the eyes of the church as a worthy man. So what else is new? What else do we have here? Maybe we can have a look at the healer after all. The light is dimmer and there's a distinct smell in the healer's hut. Not unpleasant, but encroaching. Antonino is standing at the tall table, busy preparing a concoction. He looks up as I approach. Greetings, how are your humors? Need a bit of cleansing? Wink, wink. A bit further into the room, on a shelf filled with medicinal trinkets, I spy a curious lapidary tiger's eye. Maybe some humor balancing would be good. Really sounds like he's going to get an enema of some kind. Right? That's a proven treatment. Oh, wow. Medium boost for 2 years and fertility plus 30%. He does not have anyone to be fertile with currently. We could pay to get this thing. I guess it's not worth 54 gold. Oh, it's been nice. Bye. And I guess while we're here, we can take Mum to the gardens. You'll probably like it. The garden is framed by hedges and trees are spread out across the gentle mounds where the odd bird and squirrel can be observed through the foliage. I can feel a presence quite strongly here, caught up in all this beauty. What if, through all my trials and tribulations, God has been with me all along? At least we feel at peace. I guess. Alright, Mum. Like, I'm bored. But I guess we can have a... Yeah, I guess that's something you would do. You would go to the Vatican not only to be on a pilgrimage or whatever, but rather you would also have a talk with all the kind of people you meet there and see what's going on. So let's... we can't go to the town crier. Need to wait till the 8th of October. Oh, that's only a few days. Yeah. Maybe we find someone in the tavern then? No. No one here. Can just listen to a story again, but I guess we don't get anything from that. Yeah, so maybe we just return to camp and just stay here until the 8th of October. What's up here? We settle a boundary dispute. That's probably not something that we can do. We should really just go for martial and prowess-based things. Alright. There we go. Let's head back. Let's go inside. This ought to be interesting. I was thinking of something else. And the town crier. So, what do we have here? Able bodies needed for martial duties. Now, there we go. Skilled collaborators wanted to handle delicate matters. Discreet experts required for lucrative opportunities. What is the... that's an intrigue contract. Okay. Hireling contracts. Yeah, we take those. We will take those. Let's head back. Maybe now someone else is in the tavern? No, just Mum and I. Having a jolly time. Okay, back to camp. Now, what do we have here? There's some hired muscle needed in Farfa. Farfa. Contractor Papal Mayordomo Raimondo. Damn it. I really want to do something for the Pope. That would be great. Having the Pope on our on our role of benefactors. But the other thing is up here. Hired muscle, Mayor Guglielmo. What's up here? Confidence trickster. We're not that confident. Now we have to transcribe text. I don't think that's anything we should do. Yeah, maybe we just go here and see what we can do. At least he is someone working for the Pope, so we get some recognition there. Yeah, we just travel there, see how it goes. There we go. My needs are simple, explains Raimondo. There are certain thorns in the rose of Farfa, and I would have you remove these prickly characters. I can't be seen to remove them directly, so you're going to deal with them for me. I draw a thumb across my neck quizzically. Alright, he's like, ugh. Kill them? No, no, clarifies my employer. No serious bloodshed. Just keep them silent without killing them till they understand what it is to disrespect the bishop. Seems simple enough. That seems simple enough. There we go. Let's get on with the task. See, that's better. 14% or 14.7 per phase. Already at 50 days till next phase, so it's a bit more relaxing. So we can take the best ones, I think, as muscle, so we get to those 100% easily. We can also have a bodyguard. I guess the bodyguard should be a bodyguard, so I guess we can take Odoan here. And then as muscle, we take, a Blasco. We're already at 98%, so the second muscle does not need to do much, so we can take the best people from here. Our mother is always a great footpad. She kind of gets into places and takes up little pieces of information, I guess. She's probably not directly stealing. Would sound weird. And then we can have Cilistino or Pandulf being a lookout. I guess Cilistino would be someone that would not be so obvious hanging around the bishopric. And then I guess Pandulf could be the other muscle. Look at this. There we go. That's a task we can do. So, what's up here? He is still unreliable, but I guess we have... he's still at minus 49. Alliance negotiations. No, I guess we can't do those really. Oh, he would be at minus 12 only. Okay. Minus 58. Duke Ramon Berenguer of Barcelona, even. Why can we negotiate with him? My brother-in-law. Oh, right, he's married to my sister, I guess. Yeah, loads of family. And that being said, yeah, we do have an alliance with Count Roger here, who is actually our half-brother. Isn't that great? Do we need a stooge in the camp, by the way? Oh, Blasco would be excellent at it. What do we get? Unlock special options in events. Unlocks the humiliate the stooge. I guess, just to have someone here. Ins and outs. As we trudge down the road, a building hoves into view. The battered sign outside reads, "The King's Arms, Inn." No luck here tonight. We've barely got room for our current lodgers, let alone anyone new. Inside, the innkeeper shakes her head dismissively, and especially not you ragtag types. Ragtag? What? Surely we can come to an arrangement. Oh, well. That would be the brutish one, where we kind of would be recognized as a bandit afterwards. No, we don't want to be seen around the Vatican as a bandit. What does comfortable trappings do? Alright, for 10 years again. Why are these things so OP? Yeah, okay, there you go. Oh, won't budge. Come on. That's absurd. Anyways, okay, let's have a look here. There we are. This goes swimmingly. I guess, yeah, we won't do it with the next one. That's only at 97, and I want it to be at 100% because then we get the exceptional thing. But this doesn't matter too much, right? We are there in just a moment. 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Or go. Yeah, execute the scheme. Seize the moment. There he is. 52 gold. Gained some opinion of us. Some provisions also. He is now part of our role of patrons. Oh, we made progress in the Night of the Swan decision. I can have a look at that in a second. Wonderful job, Bohemond. The Garden of Farfa is beautifully, blissfully silent, and I can rest a little easier at night. He tosses me a pouch of silver. Please stay with us the next time you're passing through the area. I'm sure we can find suitable lodgings, not to mention suitable employment for such an enterprising young mercenary. Don't call me mercenary. I'm gonna take offense to that. Even though technically he is. But, okay, so what can we actually do? Make a request with him. Only for gold. Only give us 7 gold. Nah. I guess it's not worth it. No, that's not worth it. What other things do we have here? Oh, what's up there? Support a faction. Count Anselmo. Count is fed up with Duchess Matilda's rule. Oh, going against her will not be easy, I guess. Let's get back here and then have a look. What I could do actually would be to, and let's have a look if we can do this. We don't need 200 gold. Because, again, I want to leave the rules as harshly as I put them, so we get less men-at-arms, but right now we can only have 1, and that's now our mounted knights. But if we get the pavilion to level 2, we can get 1 more men-at-arms regiment, so that's something I definitely want to do. But we don't have the money. Maybe we can take this one here then. Another hired muscle. Yeah, will give us some coin. And now the whole pandemic is gone, so that's quite nice. I guess we can do that. Yeah. We travel there to accept the contract. Because, as we did see, that's quite easy to do. Tip the host! The afternoon is quickly advancing into nightfall as we enter the local farm estates in Paterno. The estate owner, Brunilde, greets us warmly and promises to host a lavish feast for us. Oh no, that one. Yeah, the feast starts, there's a veritable menagerie of stuff, and in the morning she approaches us and says we have to pay for it. Yeah. And if we do... yeah, the Pope... The Pope loses opinion of us. That's not good. Yeah, we can come to an agreement, I guess. Then he has a weak hook on us. Can he actually do anything with that? Not really sure. Guess we just take it. Because I certainly don't want to pay money here. We need our coin. Oh, what do we have here? Alright, no, that's not at our camp. That is... Vladimirich Wojciechowicz, who is marrying our half-sister Sibyl. Well, oh, and they are now rivals. Too bad. I mean, we do have... let me just check. Camp followers. There we are. We do have Juliana with us, and she is not married currently. Yeah, I guess, by the way, we have 5 supporters, 3 are complacent, and 1 is being a detractor with Balin, of course. But I guess this looks good for us. Maybe she could marry someone in camp? Let's have a look. Silvestru, Blasku, Balin. And we have Oduin, Gerard, and Chilistinu. Of those, I think... yeah, I don't want to marry her to someone who's also a commoner, but rather would give someone like Chilistinu the option to have a family here. Oh, and he's fecund. So, wow, their chance of having children is high. Yeah, I would guess so. So, yeah, okay, send that proposal. Let's have them a little marriage. There we are. Hired muscle. My needs are simple, explains Guglielmo. I guess that's the same text we have had before. So we just get on with the task, and I guess we just do the same thing that we did last time. The bodyguard could be... no, I always want to put the bodyguard in there. That's actually a bodyguard, so that's Audouin. Then we have our mum as the footpad, and Celestinu as the lookout. We have Blascu as one muscle, and Pandulf as the other. Yeah, I guess we just let it roll. Can probably resolve this quicker. Yep. Oh yeah, there's the wedding. They are a little more than straight. Oh yeah, I didn't look for their... oh, they're both just. I think they should be matching, but apparently they are not. So, alright. I guess they will have children though. What do we have here? Balin and Alberada are feuding over their differences. Uh-oh. Alberada lost 30 opinion of him. That's something to worry about, because, yeah, we don't want our mum to be killed by that guy. That's definitely not something we want to have. So, how is this going, by the way? 70% and currently here. Now, this is almost done. What do we have here? Ugh, my head, moans Silvestru as he rides alongside me. I raise an eyebrow in a silent inquiry at the man's exclamation. In response, Silvestru simply slumps down across his horse, whimpering and clutching at his temples. Alright, he's had a bit of a drunk night. Laugh at his predicament, kick his horse into gear, trot on, leaving him to his misery. Slow down for him. Yeah. No, I don't see the reason why we should be laughing at him. I guess we can slow down a little. It's not hurting us. It's not like we are trying to get somewhere here. Alright, there we go. I can execute the scheme, seize the moment. And there we are! We have a long path ahead of us. Okay, so we have 239 gold. So let's get back to this. And there we are. Say we want to have a level 2 pavilion. Alright. Anything else here that I didn't see? Negotiate an alliance with your brother-in-law, Count Ramon Berenguer. I could have an alliance with him. Okay. He was the Duke of Barcelona. Which now is Henri. Okay. Oh, Gautier. Because he's French, it's called Gautier, I guess. Do I want this? Do I need this? Probably not, right? He would just want to get his duchy back and then we have to fight for him. Nah. I mean, before we go back to southern Italy, and that's something we will do in a moment, because there's... Oh! Meanwhile, this happened. I guess we will go back down there, because there's many of our benefactors. Maybe we can see if there's something we can do here still. I mean, 9 gold. I'm not doing this for 9 gold. What does Mayor Guillermo give us? 5 gold. That's so... Nah. I'm not doing this for 5 or 9 gold. I could have them give us provisions, but that would also only be like 200 provisions. No, I don't think there's anything we need or want from them. Oh, there we go. He was swayed at least. Alright. Back at the Vatican. There we are. Then we can go back to the Vatican. Have a look at the locals. What do we have here? Who is that? Delinda. I don't think Bohemond is someone to randomly chat up people in a tavern. That's not his aim. But I guess we can listen to a story now. There we go. Since that day, Ruha is banished from the world of light and exiled to the world of darkness. What are they on about? It's like they have this kind of little random generator in there that just picks myths from any kind of religion or culture and puts them in here, even if they don't make any sense at all for this guy here to be telling about. Yeah, I guess there's something to take away from everything, and we gain some learning experience. There we go. Yeah, I guess we head back. And I guess we're done here for now. So yeah, in the meantime, our father has successfully created the Kingdom of Sicily and styles himself King of Sicily now, Robert the Fox. Does that change anything for us? I mean, he is someone that we can ask for a request. Right? He does not like it much, but I guess we can bully him into doing it. Oh, he would rent us a night. He will not grant us a marriage for a contract. What I really want is to have that tournament now. So maybe we just go back there and just see if we can get it from someone else down here. And yeah, then have a look what's happening here. Bear attacks, displeased peasants, archaic traditions, domineering monument. Father, what have you done? Oh, we could go back and visit Monte Cassino. Let me just check. Ooh. Huh? 80% danger. That's not good. I guess with a little pathfinder gear here, we could just... No, that's not doing it for us either. No, I guess it's not the best time to visit Monte Cassino, which of course is the original monastery of the Benedictines, right? That was their first monastery. Yeah, I guess we go there. Will cost us some provisions, but that's okay. Start moving. I guess we could... Can we still stop? Abort travel. Because there's someone here. Count Robert. And maybe he wants to bring someone down here. Then we can use that. Yeah. Let me just try this. Abort travel. There we are. Huh? Ah, there we go. Moved to Rome. So if we take this, take the contract, and then he wants to go to Palermo. That means he would go down to Sicily. Well, that's interesting too, right? That is our cousin actually, Drogo de Hauteville, and he wants to send... Oh no, that is the one he wants to send, and that is Count Robert. That is also our cousin. So many cousins. Yeah, I guess we could do that. Should we get our whole camp to Palermo then? Travel to Palermo. Let me just check. Now, oh, that would not be that much food anyway. And I guess we could just look for captains. We go by sea. I guess we don't need to go to that swamp here. That's not something we should do. There we are. Not costing us that much provisions. So, yeah, let's do that. Start traveling. Innocenzo will be recruited to the travel entourage. I guess he is our captain. Mm-hmm. So, there we go. Speed this up a little. Dup, 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 dup. Dup, 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 dup. Dup, 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 dup. And then we can have a look what's happening down here. Oh, our niece was taken prisoner. Ermentrude de Hauteville. Count Sergio's prisoner. What's happening? Napoli. Him here, who only has one arm. Anyways, I sit by my pavilion, letting the sounds and smells of the camp wash over me. I guess he's on the middle of the ocean, but never mind. It's different from a life without the safe walls of a palace, so very different. The freedom is easy to enjoy. No obligations, no counselors yapping, no dignitaries to entertain. None of the downsides of the trappings of power. Yet these freedoms are dearly purchased. The constant scraping for survival wears thin. Increasingly, every night I yearn for a proper bed. I must claim some lands in the future. Best to keep my options open, or I quite enjoy this life. I don't think we enjoy this life that much compared to what we want to achieve. Yeah, and him being ambitious and so on, I definitely think we will go for that route here, right? So he gets the Lust for Land modifier. Marshal +1. Siege phase time -10%. That's nice. Yeah. Definitely. That's something he wants. Oops. I'm stirred from the relaxing trip across the Great Blue Sea by a sudden shriek. I sprint out into the stores below deck and am horrified to find a seagull. Oh no, it's the seagull thing. Beside the shredded remains of our supplies, its feathers stretched thin against its foul bloated belly. In my rage, I could have killed the repugnant winged menace right there, but I'm stopped by my bodyguard, Balin. Hark! Stay your hand, you solitary scullion! Don't you know it's bad luck to kill a bird at sea? I said, why are these people always, like, insulting me? Showing mercy. Or... yeah. Nothing will stop me to kill this blasted bird. Low supplies. Travel safety -15. You know, I'll just roll the die. I think that's very much depending on what his current mood is. And his current mood tells him to kill the bird. And being quite annoyed, I think, at Balin here. Alright, okay, so we are in Palermo. And our uncle's looking like, hey, hello. Yeah, so we successfully did that. We got some coin. And now we are in Palermo. Let me check. There's several boundary dispute. There's all these boundary disputes here. Okay. What are boundary? Are they stewardship? I don't think that's something we would be good at. But maybe we can do something else. So we actually, yeah, he's not at war anymore. So we can just ask him for a request. And we could ask him for a grand tournament. Yes. Isn't that something? That would be great, right? So, yeah, I guess we go for it. Make the request. While we're here. Now, let's get back to this issue here. He's been quarreling with our mother. Now he's insulting us over a stupid bird. I think that's it for him. He's, he can go. It's not tolerating that. No, Celestino will not be my bodyguard. Although that's kind of... I mean, he is my personal physician also, so it would make sense for him to be around me all the time. But again, I think he is... like, yeah, he has enough stuff to do. I don't need a second bodyguard anyway. That's just fluff. Nobody wants to kill me. I hope. Anything here that we need to look at? I can demand payments. Oh, yeah, okay. I guess I can do that because of the Sicilian frontier thing. I can get money from Abelard of Camarda. I guess I would need those for other things. Right now we're just waiting for the tournament to start. Which will happen any second now. Any second now. And I hope it's... Alright, he could potentially do that over here. So, look where he's doing this. He was though, right? That was something we did. Yeah. Can't make a request now. Ah, there we are. In Messina. I think we can't do the good old, train for it because we are not landed, and apparently that's something you need to be in order to be able to train. So yeah, I guess we'll just go there. Join it. Oh. It's kind of war-torn. Does that... Well, it does not do that much for us. And I guess it's a little safer. I guess we could even do that one and then get someone to deal with the forest dangers by purchasing a wilderness kit. And we go back the same route. Yeah, I guess that's the best we can do. Yeah, Sicily at this point, as you can see, is not the best place to just be hanging around. Lots and lots of conflict. But now, we are heading off to Messina, to the great tournament of our uncle Duke Roger. And we're doing board games. Oh no. I don't want to do a board game. It's like a B-O-R-E-D game. I'm already bored. Many others who have flocked to Messina, eagerly awaiting the contests to come. I busy myself socializing and preparing my equipment. Yeah, I guess there's nothing to do here currently. It will open in 20 days. So, I know, can we actually check the town? No, don't think so. We are just here, so we can only wait. There will be an archery contest. I guess that's more to our liking, but I had really hoped for some duels and that kind of stuff. You and you tested their wits against each other. Hey, look at me. I'm able to outwit myself. Not many people can claim to be able to do that. That's, okay. Alright, okay, so what do we do? I mean, the first thing that I always do is go to the tourney grounds. Just have a look what's happening here. And we have these two guys, Ademario di Napoli and Tavaret Abbasid. She's not one of the Abbasids. No, that's another Abbasid, okay. And they are talking about birds. I mean, this kind of fits with Sicily being one of the places where this was kind of, or falconry, was promoted. Not invented, I guess. But promoted. We know that a very prominent Sicilian who later became the emperor of the Holy Roman Empire, and that was Frederick II. He wrote a book famously about falconry. But enough of this. No, I'm not entertained here. It must take a lot of preparation to do this. I mean, usually take that option here just because it gives me score, even though that's a bit... or do I want to learn falconry? I guess it's just 5 experience. That's almost nothing. Okay, come on, guys. We just take what we can get, and then we're done with it. I guess we could also go to the church. We want to be seen as this devout person, so that's something we could do. 3, 2, 1, go. What happens here? A portent! A sign! I hear yelling coming from the church as I approach the door. Viviana stumbles upon me, pointing at the sky. Following her frantic eyes, I see it. The moon! Another moon! I've read about it in archives of old, she continues. It announces something. But what? Viviana, okay. She is Count Jordan's caravan master. An omen. It announces my victory. Moons are round as coins. It's wealth, obviously. 2 perfectly beheaded silhouettes. It means nothing. Well, I guess that's something he would say if he wasn't in a church or somewhere. Here he probably wants to be seen as someone who I don't know, predicts things. I'll just roll a d6 and then go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And see what he's saying, actually. It's a 2. So he says that it's an omen announcing his victory. Oh no, and now he's superstitious. And we have the tournament cancelled. No! Ah, damn it. Damn it. What's he doing? Defending against King Robert. The Sicilian conquest of the Tournament of the... What's happening here? Yeah, it is a travesty. That was definitely not planned. And now I'm superstitious. How did that happen? What does that do? This character's life is controlled by a belief in supernatural influences leading to good or bad luck. I guess that's something we will take. Kind of clashes with the cynical thing. But I guess, against, like I said, like a cynical thing is more of like how the church works and stuff. And, no, but we are definitely also superstitious. Okay, that's something to keep in mind when we roleplay. Leading to good or bad luck. Alright. Alright, okay, so that's very disappointing. So what's happening here? Oh, I know. I think I know what's happening. He is going to war against his brother, our father, because he is allied with the Basileus of the Empire of the Greeks, or the Eastern Roman Empire. And our father here is waging a war against, the Emperor. Against Dyrrhachion, and that's now historical because that's what the real Robert Guiscard did, right? He actually went for Dyrrhachion, tried to conquer it. Interesting, okay. So, should we do something about this? I guess we could spite our father and go against him here. That being said, our force is not that big. And, we can't really do something here. That's definitely something we should look out for, right? Being, what does that say? 3 months. Okay. I definitely need more men-at-arms. What's that saying? Again, demand payments. Maybe we should take this as a sign and leave Sicily for now. Going back possibly to Tarent. There's also a hired muscle contract here. So maybe that's the excuse we need to move back here. And yeah, I guess we go by sea. Oh, wait a second. Is that we travel to accept? It did not say that we travel with our whole camp, right? No, okay. Then we'll just travel there. Anyway, there we go. Yeah, and I want to travel by sea because that is the safest approach. Yeah, that's also not very good. Or if we go through Salerno and then go for the wilderness kit again, 25% danger. I guess that's tolerable. Could have a go for... Oh, that's definitely not what I wanted to do. There we go. Like go to court in order to find out what was happening here. Yeah, apply. And then we go. Need provisions again at some point. I guess I could do all of these things here, like gather provisions. Maybe that's notify me when that's available. Alright, a commoner of Bulgarian heritage. Alright, who is he, I wonder? Has been accosted in the streets of Palermo over some minor offense. By making a statement in their defense, I could perhaps convince Balin Exarch, a nobleman from Modena, the equally Bulgarian of my good character, but I might risk alienating my Norman peers. No, I'm definitely not going to stand up for that guy. He's done. I'm done with him. I can also go fishing. That's also something I can do. Alright. Oh, create a cadet branch, but I can't. Ancestors belong to your current house. Oh, what do we have here? Pope Gregorius VII, supported by a council held in the Lateran Palace, has announced that the Pope alone holds the right of investiture, the ability to choose and install bishops. Papal legates across Europe have declared that the Roman Church was founded by God alone, and as such papal power was the sole universal power, which includes the appointment or deposition of churchmen or their movement from see to see. Pope Gregorius VII has called on all of Christendom to respect his divine right of papal investiture and has let it to be known that all those who continue to practice free investiture will find no favor with the Holy See. Yes. So that alludes to the whole kind of conflict for the Holy Roman Empire against the Pope, right? Or the Pope against Kaiser Heinrich, who would clash over this incident, and him becoming now I lack the word, excommunicated. There we go. In the process. Let's see. We're currently not very much concerned about these events. We visited the University of Salerno. Yeah, that was one of the very first universities, actually. And they were famous for their study of medicine. What do we have here? I come across a man. He's one of those guys who says hello to introduce himself. That's never a good sign. Yeah. Hit the road, you useless fop doodle. Don't have time for fop doodles in my entourage of fine people. I'm really... I guess we can't do the... we can't ask for another tournament now because there's a cooldown. Such a waste. Unlock Marshal. Do we go down fully into this route here so that we have Gallant in the end? Yeah, I guess it fits with Bohemond as a character. So yeah, let's go there. I guess he is 30 now, so at some point definitely will look for a marriage. But I think this comes with him being landed. That's really something that he needs and wants. Your camp has been moved to Tarento. Okay, there we are. Yep. Now that we are here, we can go fishing. Maybe that's just something that we do now. Let me see. Oh yeah, the mayor is coming along. As I am making my way down to the bank of water, the scent of salt and fish fills my nose. A couple of people are finishing up, leaving the entire shoreline for me to use. A day like this doesn't come every day, and I should make the most of it. My acquaintance, Mayor Raymond of Tarento, has decided to join me today. An opportunity to connect An opportunity to connect presents itself, or I can choose to fish alone. Yeah, I guess that's... is there a boat we can rent? Okay. Likely to catch a nice big fish. No, I guess we just hang out with that guy. That's nice. Yeah, and I guess we do want some provisions, so I guess we go for that option. Me and Mayor Raymond of Tarento seem to be getting along nicely lately. We laugh at the same jokes, worry about the same issues, and the bond between us seems to be greater than just as a captain and their acquaintance. We each cast our lines into the water and patiently wait for a bite, all the while talking and laughing. This trip has proven that we work great together, and I'd like to spend more time with him in the future. Good. Nothing. Bit. Okay. So, now that we're here, what can we do? Make requests. I guess there's a lot of requests we can make. At least that's 19 gold, but 19 gold is still... I want more gold. He's not earning much. I think this is always directly connected to the gold that he currently has. Like, if he had a lot of gold, then we would get a lot more for this interaction. So many Joffrois. Like, who's... that's that Joffroy. Yeah, this is a cooldown now. 1094. Duh. Nope. Abelard is him. 14 gold. There's really not much that we can get here from these guys. Nah. I guess what we can do is wait those 16 days here and then ask for some more men-at-arms. I guess that's something we can do. In the meantime, I guess we can choose this option here, right? There we go. Let's get on with the task, because that's something we are proven to be good at. Oh yeah, that's always where I choose him here. And I guess I can choose, yeah, Mother does this. Celestino does that. Same setup, basically, that we had all the time. There we are. And now we just wait. And we can get 15 per phase. So we should be able to end this at 5 advantages now. I can speed this up. Oh yeah, now it has been built. Let's see if we can do that. Whom do we ask for this? I mean, it's, I think, not really that important. But I guess we have asked him for stuff in the past. Maybe it's time to go for him. Or him, for that matter. Maybe let's ask him. Oh no, he doesn't like us that much. Bungled my con... Oh, yeah. Alright, okay, that's the one who's annoyed. Because we... Sorry, let's ask him for a men-at-arms regiment. There we go. Ooh! No! Ah, okay. Instead of granting us another men-at-arms regiment, he has... Oh, wow. Given us more of them here. More convoy. That's possible. If that's possible, then... I'm not holding back. Yep. There we go. And you too, my friend. Give us knights. We need knights. I'm mad with power. You too, my friend. You are Norman as well. Oh, wow. Okay. So there we go. Yeah. That's nice. We now have 250 convoy. That's a proper army. These 250 guys can kill an army, I don't know, of 2,000 guys, I think. Not easily, but they can. So, yeah. I think we've become a power that should not be messed with now. Oh, goodness. Can we actually ask him for stuff as well? Make request. Yes. I guess we would. But the problem here is, again, that from a roleplay perspective, if we want stuff from our father, then I guess what we should do would be assisting him in this war. Right? That would only make sense. Hunt criminals, rescue fair subject. That's something to keep in mind here. I mean, obviously, that's not something binding. That would just be a roleplay thing. But if we did this, then I think we should also join him in this war. Not sure if we are ready to do this now. Yeah, I will just keep it in mind. And have more convoy in the meantime. Jesus Christ. There's stuff to do here, by the way. We can rescue a fair suspect. Oh, and that's our brother issuing this. Yeah, I guess we can do something for him. Travel to accept. Yeah, I guess then we can go back home. And I guess we can just go over water again. And take some Pathfinder's gear. Still 24%, but that's okay. Yeah, okay, travel to accept. By the way, that's going into the Travels of Bohemond, Knight of the Swan thing again, right? 3 of 10 martial prowess contracts of no criminal nature. Fame must be exalted among men. That's definitely something he would want to have. To be seen as this prestigious knight. So, yeah, let's look out for those contracts. We can rescue a fair subject. That damn woman. And he's again like, a fair man? You're always looking out for men. No, it's a woman. Woman. Dear Bohemond. Yeah, balanced approach. Plus 13, that's alright. I guess that's the same, or more or less the same setup. Blasku is also the best one to get here. Lookout. Odwin would be a perfect lookout, but Mum is good at this too. He's also a good footpad. Yeah, since this is taking so much time, I think we should look more for these guys here. So, let's do it like this. Mother is going to be the lookout. Odwin is going to be the footpad. Yeah. See, now this is way down. And let's have a look now. I guess Blasku, or what else would we do here? Yeah, Blasku is the muscle. And we need 34 more. Yeah, we're going to achieve this by having Pandulf here and Silvestru there. Yep. Looks good, so I guess we can start. Yeah, I guess we can also ask the our brother then to give us men. Wow. Didn't think it would be that easy. Oh, I'm still trying to sway him. No, that's not intentionally. No, I can stop now. That being said, Blasku doesn't like us for some reason. Kicked follower from camp. People don't like that, apparently. Makes sense. Yeah, you can sway him a little. Oh, we can try to learn the language again. Maybe this time we can? Yeah. Maybe this time we'll be successful. Who knows? Yeah, let's check. Okay, this should be over in a jiffy. There we are. Yeah, I guess we need some more advantages here. I want to get to 100%. So we have the perfect outcome. Meanwhile, this war is going on. What's happening in the war? He has already besieged Dyrrhachion. Let me just go to him here. Plus 30%. Oh yeah. Oh, he has got some good allies. I think the father is going to win this, and that's going to be interesting. Pleasant prattle. As we pass through the barony of Rossano, a jubilant local approaches my entourage. Her smile stretches from ear to ear. I discern that she is offering a warm welcome, but the finer aspects of her speech are sadly lost on me. Be that as it may, I wave away my attentive companions and return her joyful greeting. I can hardly imagine a more excellent chance to practice my Italian vulgar. Let's be vulgar with that woman. That came out not as intended. 238 days of progress. She could actually join our camp, okay. Oh, she's not bad. Maria. Yeah, join us. Come along. Yeah, I guess she cannot be a knight on account of her being a woman, but still, her martial is good. Yeah, she could be beneficial in other cases. Starving soldiers. A figure stumbles into camp, dirty and tired, clearly in need of a square meal. His name is Abd al-Salam, he says. There are more like me, he gestures off into the distance. All of us left to rot after every petty conflict ends. Our sword arms work as well as ever, but our lot is to wander and starve. We are the only ones left who won't rob the vulnerable for food and valuables. His eyes glint with determination despite his haggard bearing. I'd rather die. That's noble of you. Abd al-Salam, the heathen. There's more of you. Every eligible man-at-arms gains up to 25. That's not of our concern because we are at full strength. No, we don't need him. I guess we just give him something to eat. There we go. What else can we do here? We can gather provisions. Is that something we can do here or should do here? Well, I guess it's something we can do. Yeah, I put up some snares and I find nothing. Damn it. Getting rid of mice. Mice have always been a presence in my residence. What residence? Do you call your tent a residence? That can never be a good thing. Anti-rodent incense. Plague resistance +5. Disease resistance small boost. I doubt our mice situation is that terrible. Yeah, I guess since we are going from place to place, it would not be that concerning. Yeah. And if we get rid of the mice here, then we go back to our camp over there, and then we would have mice maybe there. So, yeah. Oh, wait a second. I just missed this one here. At 100%, execute scheme, seize the moment. There we are. And there is the... she's not that beautiful, is she? Also a handful. Yeah, I guess that's the one. We just get back to our dear brother and say, here's your nice fair woman / man. Yeah, again. Oh no, he would not do this. Because we are stronger than him. We already have more. We have a better army than he has. Yikes. Oh, but he would give us 123 gold because he has so much gold. Yeah, I guess that's the right time where we should do this, right? Yeah. Most definitely. This is going well for us, is it? Is there something we can do at camp? A supply tent. That unlocks the quartermaster officer. That would give us less provision loss. Okay. A barber's tent, which would give us some income. And resistant to plagues. A baggage train. Head porter. What does he do? Also provisions loss. Travel speed, skirmisher. Don't need skirmishers. A mess tent. Chief cook. Substantially improves the gathered provisions decision. There we go. Unlocks extra options for the camp revelry activity. People like us better. And prowess scheme phase length is 5 days faster. That's interesting. Proving grounds unlocked the master of arms. Yeah, I guess that's what we want, right? Size of men-at-arms regiments +1. Yeah, men-at-arms damage +1%. I guess that's not that great, but it's the best thing that we can get here. So we get proving grounds. Great. All right, we get back home. And then what do we do? I mean, now that we have this army, we kind of need to do something with the army, right? That's like 250 knights just hanging around. They would be like, we need to do some stuff. We want to do some stuff. So, do we do this? Do we ask for men-at-arms and then take this as a sign to follow him into that war? I mean, we don't have any siege equipment, so that's not very nice. Oh, and I guess he's on the better side of things now, and he does have 5,000 guys, right? So we can't just go in there and be like, hey, go into battle with our then 300 soldiers. We would just be good for besieging, and we are not good for besieging. That is, unless I create mangonels. which I could do. Maybe later on discard them again to get better men-at-arms in their stead. So many things to consider. But I guess even then, how big are these? 250, 286, 250, 250. They're not too big. We could actually go for them if we had 300 guys. And they're also fort level of 4, fort level of 4. Again, 4, 4, 3. So maybe that's something we could do. Have to think about this carefully because I don't want to walk into a trap. Because I still have this option open where when we besiege stuff, it's harder for us to get away. Because that's something I had in the rules and I picked it. What else do we have here? Hunt criminals for Turmaches Sergios. Be on the look for renegades and so on. He would pay stuff for us. There's only success. We don't need a great success. I guess we can do this and then still think about going here. Yeah, we will not go there. But that's... What are they suggesting? Why is he already going? Was I not able to plan this? Hello? Oh, right! Oh, that's the hunt criminal decision. Oh, I forgot about this. And now we have to go through all of these things. Oh, that does not... that doesn't bode well. There's like 49% danger, 15% danger, 27. Oh, and that's also... Oh, that's the stuff where we have to... Oh, I should have read the text. Because this is the one where we have to fight someone in a duel. And we could very well die. Can we get back from this still? It's like, yeah, okay, I thought about it. No, thank you. Abandon the contract. Invalidated. Yeah, I guess. That's just how we are. And what now? What's happening? Why are we still moving around? Game. Yeah, these guys are with us. Okay, I'm not sure what's happening right now. I abandoned the contract, but still I have to walk around here now for nothing. Okay, I guess I will. We traverse the sun-drenched plains of Apulia. We encounter a group of artisans from Grottaglie, renowned for their ceramics. They are transported... Is it ceramics or ceramics? I don't know, ceramics probably. They are transporting a cart filled with an array of beautifully crafted pottery, from large amphorae to delicate plates, all adorned with intricate designs and vibrant colors. The artisans, led by Antonia, offer to trade, presenting an opportunity to acquire some of these fine ceramics. However, you're aware that Grottaglie's artisans are just as famous for their cunning as for their craftsmanship. One wrong move could see you swindled out of your hard-earned wealth. Oh, I don't want to be swindled out of my hard-earned wealth. I'll trade it. And we have Celestino inspect the pottery. Yes, that's what we do, right? Celestino can have a look. And now we lost 15 gold, but I guess we also got some pottery. And that's something we can sell again somewhere. So what do we do here? I can't... okay, now I can customize around, I guess. But I still have to go to all of these places. Why? Okay. Well, I guess we just have to bear with it. One wrong move. It's the same talking while playing thing again. No, and I still... Even though... we just get him on our side. You know, could use a man like you. You get an army of 100 men in Avlonas. Have at the... Right, yeah, that would be the one, right? Where we duel him to the death. I guess I could win. But he's also a blade master, so he can do the blade master thing. Use your delay to flee. He would join our camp. We get 100 men. And he would gain opinion of us. Let me check. Chaka, the bearded. He's not that good in prowess, right? But decent. And I think this would lead to me being able to just cancel the whole trip. If we succeed, obviously. Which we would also achieve by dueling him. But you see, it's a duel to the death. And that's not something I want to risk. So yeah, we say to him... There we go. Now he's like, what did you do? Haha. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we even gained 200 men. Oh, nice. There we go. No, it's 100. Why did it say 200? Yeah. Okay. That's 100 marauders. Gallows bait scum. I don't care. I don't care. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, look at him. Look at Raymond giving us money. Thank you. Isn't that nice of him? And what do we have here? I've noticed that Celestino avoids me more than usual. He always sits at the opposite end of the table whenever we are invited to a feast, and consistently refuses my company while camping. We may not have the best of relationships, but that attitude is starting to tire me, especially when I overhear him defaming me. What? Bohemond is a cloistered boor? What? I'd be a way better captain than him? What? Celestino. I mean, we need that guy. He is... I'm just wondering why he's doing this. Yeah, I guess... Oh, what happened here? Oh, no! Oh, Juliana died giving birth to Cornelia. Oh, no. Oh, that's so sad. Maybe that's kind of... Yeah, haunting him. I guess. So maybe, yeah, we'll just ignore that. He's probably just grieving. Right. That's probably it. Okay, we are back. We are back here. Is there anything new we can do here? No. Maybe we just go into town and check for new contracts. Oh, and by the way, no. Blah, blah, blah. I'm already here, okay. Then we can go and look for contracts. Can also again try to steal some supplies, I guess. What's that? I can do... Oh, clumsy me! And then we will gain 800 provisions. Yeah, of course. So I did a little trick and got, I don't know, 10 sacks of grain, I guess. We look for a contract. Intrigue, criminal, diplomacy again. No, that's not what I'm looking for. I want martial contracts. I was thinking of something else. No, I'm done here, I think. Or should we go to the tavern? No, there's no one here. I'm done. Oh, there was something else I wanted to do. Oh, I've forgotten what I wanted to do. Alright, yeah. That is go back there and instead go to sell artifacts. Yep. Yeah. Maybe we try to... Oh no, he calls the bluff. He's like, No. That's my cat again. Yeah. Go into the other room. Please, I'm talking to invisible people. Let's go some most. Should we still do it? I guess we don't have to do it, right? We can just head back and try to sell it somewhere else. I'm done here. Back to camp. Now, what do we do? There's our brother. There's our beloved. I'm looking for... No, he's not of our dynasty. Looking for possibly... other people that we could make a request for. There we go. Guy of Sicily, who is also our younger half-brother, would also provide us with men. So yeah, we'll take them. We will take everything we will get from our brothers. There we go, 300 Conroy. If we ever get landed, by the way, we need to get rid of them as soon as possible because they will drain our expenses. They will be very, very expensive to keep. Let me check. Who else do we have here? That is not one of us. There we go. Robert of Lanciano. Oh. Our capital is too far away. Maybe we go to the capital then, to Trani, to have a look into what's happening there. Yeah, I guess that's what we could do. Chaka arrived at our camp. Side with us contract. Countess Amalia. Join the peasant uprising against leader Zeno. Where is she then? Hungarian? I don't want to go to Hungary to fight a war. The toils of war. As we walk through the streets of Bari, a procession of soldiers emerge from a side street. Most of them are injured and aided by downtrodden civilians. A herald proudly stands up in front of the throng of people gathering around the marketplace and declares with a loud voice, "We have crushed those Diracian dogs yet again. It is only a matter of time before victory is ours." Okay, so he's talking about the war. And yet the celebratory words pales when I look at the injured soldiers and their grieving relatives. I can donate some coin. Ask for some wisdom. I think both of these options sounds nice to me. Yeah, I'll just roll the die. It's a 3, so we donate coin. Again, that is something we do for purposes of representation. Right, so people now see us again as this benevolent guy who's riding with his 300 guys into town. "Move your cursed tent, damn it, Chaka! This is my spot!" cries Innocenzo, disrupting my evening walk. Chaka seems unmoved, simply folding his arms across his chest. "It can't be your spot if it's got my tent up on it, now can it?" he snarks back. Desperate for a higher authority, Innocenzo whirls around to me. "Prince Bohemond, please, I beg of you, discipline this wretch." Oh yeah, we officially call Prince Bohemond now. That's great stuff, yeah, because we are the son of a king. Who's he? I guess he was the captain of one of these ships. We don't want him anyway. But as I saw, when we dismiss people from our camp, people don't like that, apparently. Figure it out among themselves. Side with... I guess we can side with Chaka here. And I would just, like, yeah, he can go. I don't need him for anything. Dismiss. How does that look in our camp? Camp followers. Oh, there we go. Actually, that looks quite nice. When it comes to Chaka, he is a Muslim. Can we demand his conversion? No. Require the portable shrine upgrade. Ah, I see. To convert followers. So I can't. Well, okay. I guess it's alright for now. There we go. There's Mum doing the musician thing. Good for her. Alright, yeah. So, here we are. I guess we can go into town. Now we can try to sell. That's not the same one, is it? No, that's a different guy. Oh no! We need to wait some time to do that again. I guess we can just... you get to choose, okay. Oh, 41 gold is good enough for me. I think we bought it for like 15 gold. So, yeah, there we go. That's still good for us. I should visit the fine craftsman. Maybe that's something I could do now. Craftsman's district. Irrelevant profession represented. Weaponsmith Alessiu over the training grounds. Armorer Beatrice in her smithy. That would be highly unusual, I think, at the time to have a woman smith. And Matteo, the jeweler, further up ahead. Alberada follows my lead, leisurely wandering down the street and commenting on the wares on display. She looks at me as I pause, trying to determine where to go next. Yeah, let's have a look at the weapon maybe. So what is something that we would want? A dagger, a mace, or a spear. I guess the weapon of choice for a riding Norman would be the spear. So that was the main weapon that they used when they were on horseback, not a sword. Because with the spear you can like kill people in front of you by sticking it into them. That fine spear here costs 66 gold. It's just +1 prowess, +2% knight effectiveness. That one here is +2, and that one is +1 again. And that one's only 40 gold. Now maybe we go with the mace. Right? Then we take the mace. That's actually a nice price. That's value for money, I would say. So we have a mace. There we go. Can we also buy some armor now that we're here? We have an Hauteville scale armor. A Norman... Oh, the Norman mail is quite good. And again, 47 gold for something that gives +3 prowess. That's quite nice, actually. Yes. Oh, there we go. Now, finally, he is ready for battle, I think. Now he has a prowess of 24. Now we can go back to Chaka. It's like, what? Please. I am your friend now. Yeah, I guess that's it. Back to camp. But we can also visit the castle again to maybe look at the tavern. There's no one here. Look at the town crier. There he is. Transport contracts, diplomacy, and intrigue. Again, like, I have the swords for hire option for my camp, and still I don't get martial contracts. Ugh. Okay, we head back. I'm done. This needs another 3 months. What else could we do? I guess we could also have another hunt. I haven't done that in a while. So maybe we go back here. I guess that should still be okay if we go there. Yeah. I mean, it's something that we can do while all of this is going on. Again, if I asked Father for the army, he would, in roleplay terms, want us to offer assistance here. If your war contribution is at least 100, he pays 25 gold. That's Father for you. There he is. Like, yeah, okay, you can help me. I will give you 25 gold. That is like half of what I just got for that piece of pottery. You cannot be serious, Father. He's a... Oh, that being said, I am deceitful. So I could... Well, he's not here anyway, right? Well, according to the game, he's here, but you can see he's wearing armor and everything, so he's leading an army currently. So maybe that's something we can try to negotiate with these people here and say, yeah, of course, we will aid him. Sure thing. But instead, we will just take his men and be gone. Yes. There we go. Oh, by the way. Oh, I didn't look at this. Now we have no prestige whatsoever. So I guess now we'll just wander off into the woods here. And have a little hunt. Yep. Moving the camp. Doop-de-doop-de-doop-de-doo. By the way, what's the time? Yeah, we are at the 2-hour mark. Okay. Well, in that case, I would say that we will stop here, and in the next session we will start doing a little hunt. Can invite the family again, we'll all be great. And yeah, and then we will see what I will do with my mighty host here. I definitely want another regiment. So we have to wait for the proving grounds to be finished, and that will probably happen after the hunt. And then we can have another man-at-arms regiment. And let's see what we will do with that. Yeah, but I would say until then, and cheers. Bye-bye.